You are capable of a lot. You can see possibilities others miss. You can think deeply about almost anything. And yet, you feel completely lost. Not because you lack ability, because your intelligence is quietly working against you. Here's exactly how and how to stop it. Most people assume that smart people have life figured out. Good grades, good jobs, clear direction, clear purpose. But the reality is often the opposite. Smart people frequently feel more lost than average, not less. And the common explanation is wrong. People say, you're too picky, you expect too much, you just need to commit to something. But that advice never quite works, because the real reason smart people feel lost has nothing to do with commitment. It has to do with how a smart brain processes the world differently, in a way that creates a very specific trap. Here is what is happening. Smart people see more. More options, more possible futures, more ways things could go right, more ways things could go wrong. And that visibility, which feels like an advantage, quietly becomes the problem. Imagine standing in a large supermarket, hundreds of products on every shelf, every option visible at once. Research by psychologist Barry Schwartz showed that too many choices do not make people happier. They make people anxious, paralyzed, and deeply dissatisfied with whatever they finally pick. This is called the paradox of choice, and smart people experience it in every area of life: career, relationships, goals, purpose. Every path looks possible, so no path feels certain, so no path gets chosen. There's also a second layer. Smart people tend to think more about the meaning behind their choices. Philosopher Albert Camus called this the search for meaning in a world of infinite options. When you're capable of many things, the question shifts from what can I do to what should I do with my life? And that question, without a clear answer, feels like being lost. So how do you find direction when your brain sees too much? 3 principles. Principle 1. Stop searching for the perfect path. Start searching for the next step. Smart people look too far ahead. They try to plan the whole journey before taking a single step. But clarity does not come from thinking. It comes from moving. Pick one small direction. Take one step. The next step becomes clearer only after you move. Principle 2. Constrain your options on purpose. More options is not always better. Give yourself 2 choices maximum for any decision. Not 10, not 5, 2. Which of these 2 directions feels more alive to me right now? Choose that one. Move toward it. Adjust later. Constraints do not limit smart people. They free them. Principle 3. Measure direction, not destination. Smart people feel lost because they cannot see the final destination clearly. But direction is enough. Am I moving towards something that feels meaningful today? Yes or no? That simple question replaces the impossible search for a perfect life plan. But here's the twist almost nobody expects. Feeling lost is not a sign that something is wrong with you. It's a sign that your brain is working at a higher level than most. Research in developmental psychology shows that people who experience deeper uncertainty about their purpose tend to develop stronger long-term direction because they chose it consciously instead of just following what was easiest. Feeling lost is not the opposite of having direction. It's often the beginning of it. 3 things you can do starting today. 1. Write down 2 directions, not 20, that feel even slightly meaningful to you. Choose one, take one small step toward it this week. Not a perfect step, any step. 2. Ask yourself one question every morning. Am I moving towards something that matters to me today? If yes, keep going. If no, adjust slightly. That's enough direction to start with. 3. Stop waiting for certainty before moving. Certainty comes after action, not before. Every person you admire who seems to have direction felt lost before they found it. They just kept moving anyway. Being smart does not protect you from feeling lost. Sometimes it makes it harder because you can see too much, think too deeply, and expect too much certainty before you're willing to move. But here's what matters. Direction is not found by thinking longer. It's built by moving forward, one small step at a time, even when the full path is not visible yet. You are not lost because you lack ability. You are lost because you're waiting for a certainty that only movement can create. So take one step today. Just one. If this explains something you felt for a long time, leave a comment below, and watch the next video for more on how your brain works and how to use it better.